Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, Thaemprezz Gwaan. Today I am here to bring you a little ponytail, sweep to the side, and a little statement right here, and a little bang right here, and a little shebang there, and a little shebang here and here. I'm ridiculous. Anyhow, let's get into the video and see how, this style is done. And trust, it's not painful because, I hate when there's hairpin in the center of my head and it's killing my scalp. And then you want to bear the pain because, you want to look pretty. But no, you can still look pretty without the hairpins, okay? So, let's get into this video. And let's do our hair together, alright? Hi sweethearts, so I'm going to use my little concoction there that I've been using for a while now to stimulate hair growth. So it's just a bunch of oils and yeah, I'm just putting it on my scalp. I usually like to put it in the center only because when it runs it wouldn't reach the back of my neck or in my face, so I just keep it to the center and then it will run freely throughout my scalp, and I'll just massage it in just to help the process. I also like to put it on the perimeter of my head, especially the edges, because I damage my edges, so I'm trying to grow it back. So yes, I don't know if you see just a little shortness right there. It's probably hard to see, but it's a little like bald right there. So I'm trying to take care of it, try not to pull too tight on my hair. All right, so I'm just massaging that in my hair, and then I already detangled my hair and like straightened it just a little bit by blowing it out. So I'm just using a white tooth comb to help the process. With my hands right there, I'm just trying to measure where exactly I want to put my braid, and then I just make it from there. Hopefully, not trying to put it too far to the back where you cannot see it, and not too close to the front where it's too obvious. Make sense? We'll see later. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to make the part from the side and to try to make it as sharp as I possibly can, since I have to turn my head to the side so that you can see, and I also have to look in the mirror to see what I'm doing. So I have to turn my head to the side and look forward at the same time. But eventually it got done and mission accomplished. So I'm just taking this part out of my face so that I could properly braid the hair without it getting into my way. I'm just straightening the part right here, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm using the Shine and Jam to put at the front so that I could smooth over the edges and make everything look more neat. So I'm making a cornrow right here, starting from the front and span all the way to the side. If you'd like to see a video on how to cornrow, then you could check the link above after finish watching this video. I will link it right here, and I'll also link it below in the description bar. Also, if you cannot cornrow for some reason and it's still not working out for you, you can do a flat twist to do this side statement. So I'm just going to brush or comb that braid out that I made just to take it out my face and to make it a little bit more like detangled and not bulky when I'm trying to make that ponytail, even though my hair was detangled before. So it's the stress of a 4C hair. You have to keep detangling if you're doing any nice style. So I'm using Shine and Jam all the way through my perimeter, and I'm just going to brush that in. Trying not to use too much because it does make your hair feel a little sticky. So yeah, I'm just using that for my edges. I put a little at these sides only to take the hair away from the cornrow. You don't want it to be too bundled up by the cornrow because you want, that's your statement. So you want it to be obvious. So that's why I put the Shine and Jam there to smooth out that area of the ponytail. And so I'm just making a ponytail right to the side as opposed to at the center. I'm doing it a little bit more to the side because the cornrow was a little bit long. So you notice I try not to do it too tight. I make it as slack as I possibly can do it, but also tight enough where it won't get loose. But I'm still trying to not have a headache. Now also braid that down. You can tuck it in if you want to. I braided it down and left it out only because my hair gave it that volume after I put the extension on. The thickness gave it that volume that I needed. Well, additional volume, so to speak. So this is an extension that I previously purchased with some kinky straight hair, and so I use it for my ponytails. This is a 16-inch kinky straight hair. You can use whatever hair you want for this ponytail. I just like the fact that this hair mimics my natural hair, and so my hair won't be looking natural and the ponytail won't be looking perm. Unless my hair is super straight, then I'll use a different texture ponytail that matches it. So if you noticed, I used the end of the extension to wrap around my hair first, and then I also continued wrapping around naturally so that it could be a little bit much more tighter. And then now to end it, I'll do the same thing. I'll use a little bit of it to wrap around the ends, and so that will make you avoid using a hairpin to actually secure your hair, and that's how you avoid having your scalp being tugged on and poked by hairpins. I use some more just because I want to seal it, and I also want to hide the weft. So I wrap it around some more, and that should seal it all the way through, and there's no problem. You can finish it off with some Got to Be. but I didn't in this video. But that's another option for more security if you would like. For this, I'm just going to give it some soft curls so that it could have a little bit more volume, and not too much volume actually. I just want to straighten out a little bit of the kink, as well as to make it a little bit more flowy and not too straight at the ends. So I'm using a flat iron to just give it some soft curls. All right, now if you would like to follow me and keep up with me, here are my handles for the socials. You could find them down below, and you know, hit me up, say hi to me and whatnot. All right, and don't worry about my little peekaboo hair poking out right there. I know you peep it twice. All right, that's the only thing we're going to use the hairpins for, and that's to keep that in place. All right, so don't worry, and we'll be poking out your head middle. That's just for security right there. All right, and just to keep it tucked away. As I said, if you don't want to do that, you can tuck your hair away. Just fluffing out the curls a little bit. I think I probably fluffed it out too much. At the end you'll probably see, but it still came out fine in my opinion, so it's not too bad, is it? So thank you so much for tuning in always. All right, I hope you like this video, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe. It no cost nothing. Yes, so let's try to reach 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000 or more, or 10,000, or 100,000, or a million. I mean, the sky's the limit. But let's start from somewhere. Let's bring it to 1,000. Yes. So I will see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Love you guys.